Welcome everyone, welcome to another preview slash kind of review of a game by Not Knowing Corporation called Cleared Hot. Now, if you've been a fan in your childhood maybe of the old Jungle Strike, Desert Strike, etc. games, then you will most likely know about this. Well, maybe not. And I've been. They were my childhood games and awesome. Lots of fun, and this is basically the spiritual successor of the fans of those games. And funny enough, they are also published by Microprose, so that's pretty cool. Now, Cleared Hot right now is in early access, so only the first chapter is available. But it does take a different spin on quite a few things from those old games. One of which is, at least I don't remember personally that was the thing back then. You now have a hangar and a workshop where you can upgrade your helicopter. Or what I should say upgrade, you can change the weapons and the helicopter itself. You cannot actually change things on the helicopter itself. Just the weapons, like I said, and the helicopter. So you have money available over here, which you earn by doing missions and side quests. And with those, you can go to the workshop to basically research new things. This is not where you buy them. Well, I suppose this is also where you buy the weapons. You've got light guns, heavy guns, light missiles, and heavy missiles for now. And there's a fair few things over here. Now, most of these light and heavy guns are like, they just have different stats, different rates of cooling and shooting and so on and so forth. Some of them have armor penetration, some of them don't. So basically, you could do every mission with pretty much any combination, I would say, at least in Chapter 1. So it's up to your preference to what you like. I like heavy-hitting stuff, so I bought this slow-firing but heavy-hitting Russian autocannon, devastating to everything, including armor, because it basically has lots of damage, lots of armor penetration, not that much fire rate, but, it's very good. Then this is the heavy guns. Then you've got light missiles, heavy missiles for when I went for Ataka, because also, again, very heavy-hitting, and they are also guided by your laser beam. Anyway, you've got plenty of choices here, depending on your playstyle. And in the hangar, you also have play choices. Unfortunately, these helicopters don't differentiate between each other all that much. So basically, you'll be able to do every mission, at least in Chapter 1, because I don't know what the other chapters will bring, with pretty much every helicopter. You can see that they have different stats. Obviously, the bigger the helicopter, usually the slower and less agile it will get. But they also have different loadouts here. So I believe the loadout, the higher it is, the more ammo you can also bring. And the Chinook can also have a lot of passengers. Passengers because you can pick people up. Just like in the original games, you have a hook, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, I like the Cobra because it looks cool. It has really good speed and acceleration, decent health, and I like the weapon loadout it has. But you start with the Little Bird, and it's fine as well. So let's show you some of the missions now. Let's go for something in the middle. Let's see. Let's do this one. All right, let's take off. Now, there's also mission briefing, but right now we'll skip that. There is a story involved.
All right. You see any scientists, bring them back to the van. And if Klein's boys so much as spit in your direction, be ready to unload. Always ready for that.
I do have to say that the voice acting is really, really good. The dialogue is also pretty funny a lot of the times. Yeah. Oh. I don't think the game likes... It's one of those where I have to turn off VSync, otherwise the game, when I'm recording it... Yeah, there we go. This is a lot smoother now. So, by pressing F, you pick stuff up. You use your winch, whether that is weapons, that you pick up, or people that you pick up, like the scientists. You can also pick up enemies and then throw them around, like this. And they don't like it. They really don't like it. And these guys, they become passengers in the craziest of places. So, there's my gun. It's got unlimited stuff. The primary gun has unlimited ammunition, as you can see down in the lower left. And the missiles, we have a limited number of. There's also money spread around the maps that you can pick up for extra monies. We've got a map which you can get with a tab. Over here, you can place markers so you know where to go, for example. Like, I don't know, I wanna check this place out. And yeah, you just have fun. It's just like before. It's
yeah, I got a hostile reception here. Canyon boys are back in Klein, all right.
I had a feeling you'd say that. All right, hunch confirmed. Now, destroy all the buildings marked on your map. You're cleared hot.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
If you heard that little boop, that's because these guys have heat-seeking missiles that you can, of course, also avoid. There's also a sort of like this dash thing. If you hold S, you'll get a boost of speed. But like I said before, it's or did I say it before? It's a little bit arcadey, of course. Well, a little bit. It's an arcade game essentially. We don't have enough space. See, this is because I have a helicopter that does not have a lot of passengers available. So we have to go back and drop them off. There is no fuel, so you don't have to worry about that. Here you go, sir. Now this guy will have to pick up again, I believe. No, we won't. Okay, they changed that. And by bringing these guys back, you get goodies. No, I do have to get that guy.
I got you, buddy.
You get goodies like health, more missiles, etc., etc. Which is always nice. I don't think there's really a hard limit on how many missiles you can have, apart from the heavy missiles, which are 8, as you can see, 8 out of 8, because those are pretty nasty missiles. Now, there's some buildings that have health, like these ones. Now, the others, most of them you cannot really destroy. Ooh, sorry.
Help's here.
I'd take that back. I guess you can. Okay. You can also pick this up and then smash it into things.
Whoa, those weren't Canyon boys.
No, those are Klein's troops. Trained mercenaries. He's just using those Canyon boys as frontline fodder.
Why the hell would Klein need a mercenary army?
I don't know, but I'll bet those scientists do. Keep bringing them in.
Roger.
All right, let's keep bringing them in.
This compound up ahead has a helipad. If you capture it, we can use it as our FOB and you can repair the helo as needed.
That sounds handy. Oh, hell, they got some nasty armed Humvees.
Oh, I hate those things.
You have a bad run-in or something?
No, they just get terrible gas mileage.
That they do, Desert.
Now that was the attacker. Pretty cool. So yeah, I would say that apart from a couple missions where you do have to do a little bit of more avoidance, the chapter 1...
land on the helipad and wait a beat to capture it.
Gotcha.
Chapter 1 is not really very difficult at all. It's pretty relaxing. You can just go around, destroy everything, and unless you're...
That's dose.
Unless you're very careless, you're not really gonna get destroyed or damaged much at all. So it's a pretty relaxing experience. It's a lot of fun destroying things. I only have 2 complaints so far about the game, really. One is that...
All yours. Come back as often as you need for repairs.
Alright, now we can repair here.
That I'll need to, but, you know, it's nice to have the option.
So, one is kind of a minor one, and just my wish, and I know it's not very realistic, but this is not a very realistic game. It's very arcadey. But, like... You know, you go to these places and look at this cool thing. I want this to explode. I want to destroy this building. I want to level things. I want to leave it like these ones. I want more explosions, like these tanks. Look at that. Okay, you can destroy them, but it's not as satisfying as a big explosion would be. I want explosions everywhere. So yeah, that's just the kid in me having a wish list. The other one... Okay, let's go over here. The other one, well, I suppose there's three. The other one is that sometimes there's a bit of a performance issue, even when I'm not recording. But I think they're already on that, so that's not really much of an issue, to be honest. Hopefully they'll fix that soon. You can see I did take some damage over here, but really not an issue. Woo! It is fun just flying around, destroying everything like that. Look at that. And of course there's plenty of health to be had, of course, in these early missions. It's really not a problem.
It's gonna get a little bit hairy. Not a moment too soon.
And the third one, perhaps the biggest one, is that the story doesn't make all that much sense. It's pretty far-fetched out. I mean, you're not really gonna be playing this game all that much for the story. It's mostly gonna be for the fun, destroying things. Hello. But at the same time, it's, you know, a few times I ask myself, hold on. This is so far-fetched out. It's insane. Okay, we have to go back and land because this guy, yeah, he's too much. There we go. Let's drop him off here. Now, before they patched it, you could actually hurt these guys. So you had to be careful. But now when you're dropping them off, I think they're invulnerable. Because one of the crazy things you can do is you can go down low by pressing control like this and actually using a rotor to deal with people. It's kind of brutal. But yeah, that's something you can do. But yeah, the story is yeah, don't go playing this game expecting like this really crazy, amazing story that makes absolute sense, because it's, yeah. I mean, that's just my opinion. No offense to the developers. And maybe, oh yeah, let me show you this. Whee! Hello! Oh, where's that? Oh, okay. Ow! Well, I took that damage. Okay, not an issue. We have plenty of stuff to heal ourselves with. But as you can see, it's just fun doing this. See, and the explosions are so much fun. I just want more of them.
Don't look down, friend.
There we go. We got lots of people again. So yeah, this helicopter, because it doesn't have a lot of spaces for passengers, this is what you have to do. You have to go back every now and then, but not every mission has people you can pick up. This is just mostly this mission where you have to rescue some scientists. And I know it sounded like I was complaining about this and that and da-da-da-da-da-da, but really, mostly those are minor inconveniences, to be honest. The performance especially is something they will most likely fix, and they're already patching. I think a patch already came out to fix some of that stuff. Can I go over this? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Woo! Yeah! That was cool. No, you don't. And yeah, it's just my wish list to see more explosions, pretty much. Now this large laser you see here, you don't have to have that. This is what I turned on because, well, I like to see exactly where I'm shooting, and it kind of helps. But you can turn that off. You don't have to have that on. if you don't want to.
But I would love more explosions, definitely.
But yeah, game sounds great, looks great. Oh, there's this one as well. Has a crazy, wacky story. There we go. And it's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. And if you had played the Jungle and Desert Strike and so on when you were a kid, you're going to love this. I was really looking forward to this game, and it's got plenty to offer. I think later on what they will have to do is like give us an endless random mode or something, so you can just go around destroying everything without having to go through missions. Maybe. Also the music. It's so cool. It's also kind of nostalgic. Even though I think the originals didn't have... Where did you go? I think the originals didn't have music. I can't even remember. It's been such a long time. But yeah, I love the dialogue, love the music, love the gameplay. And most of the missions in Chapter 1, perhaps rightfully so, aren't really all that difficult. There's a couple that are a little hairy sometimes and require a bit more thought and skill. But yeah, you can of course also be more careful than I am here and go in carefully from the sides, make sure that you don't get into the middle of everything. Now all the missiles, they are replenished at the start of each mission, so you can use them freely however much you like. Of course, you might also want to save some of them, especially the heavy ones, for a hairy situation. But there's really no crazy hairy situations here in these Chapter 1 missions. But it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, you know what? Might as well just finish this mission to show you. So, essentially, up in the upper right corner, you see all the extra money we've accrued. Oh, we need to go here. There we go. Come on, guys. There you go. Lots of Hydra missiles. And no heavy missiles. Interesting. Okay, I only got one left, but that's okay. We only have one place left to attack here. Yeah. Hello, guys. Hello, boys. Oh, I missed that.
All right, that's the last of them. If there's any more hostages, now's your chance to get them. Then make your way to the extraction point marked on your map.
On my way.
Oops.
Hey, you can call for a cab.
He called for a cab. One of my favorite lines in this game is right at the beginning where you have... Oh, there's the attack on missiles. Right in the beginning where you have to... Oh, I still have some passengers. Where you have to... not even shoot stuff, you just have to move some chickens back to the coop. And, and the guy that owns the chickens then asks you when you're done, like, how did it go? And you just say, well, I moved them. And he says, are they okay? And the guy just says, they didn't love it. You just can imagine a freaking helicopter picking up chickens with a winch. They didn't love it. I mean, that's essentially how this game goes. That's the whole thing of this game. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek, I suppose. But yeah, it's awesome. Maybe I'm a little bit unfair about the story. Maybe it's gonna get better, but it's certainly gonna be out there. And there we go. We got extra money now. So I suppose even in the In the full release, you'll be able to just repeat missions and get more money, so you can unlock everything. But even doing just the Chapter 1 missions, I was able to unlock both of the heavy cannon and the heavy missiles that I wanted. And then in the workshop, and then get the helicopter I wanted. So I think there's more helicopters coming later on, but they should probably change the prices of these a bit more, so they're more expensive and not as easy to get right in Chapter 1. Because yeah, the Apache is cool, but it's got less acceleration, but it does have a lot more ammunition. So maybe later, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I do have to say this is very much a worthy successor, I would say, to those Desert Strike, Jungle Strike games, and it's clear that it's been made by people that love those games, and it's been made with love. Everything from the graphics to the sound to the music to the dialogue. Look at the chickens. Everything is just really, really fun. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm a little unfair to the story department because I think it's supposed to be like over the top, because everything is like over the top. So yeah, if that's your thing, then perfect. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little preview, or it's almost like a review of the early access first chapter of the game. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be really, really fun. And it's, like I said, also very relaxing, despite the fact that, yeah, you have to dodge missiles and stuff. But it's just fun destroying everything. I just wish there were more explosions. Anyway, big thank you to my Patreons for all of your support, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.